Let me ask you a question. What does it look like to live well from here? Not to retire, not to wind down, and not to hand things off and get comfortable. You know, to finish well, with your eyes open, still paying attention. That's what this channel is about. My name is Mark Derland. I spent 30 years in the Navy, retired as a Master Chief, 40 years in medicine as a cardiovascular sonographer, husband, father, grandfather, Eagle Scout, French horn player, a guy who takes his faith seriously and his Tottenham Hotspur more seriously than he probably should. I'm part of a Generation Jones, tail end of the baby boomers, that grew up watching men walk on the moon and spent Saturday mornings with Boris and Natasha trying to destroy moose and squirrel. I lived long enough to watch everything we took for granted get complicated. And I've noticed something about this season of life. The questions get harder. The easy answers, they stop working. And if you're paying attention, really paying attention, the ordinary moments start to carry more weight than you expected. That's what we do here. We take the ordinary moments, a Saturday morning from 1968, a second cup of coffee, a Sunday night in July 1969 when a man steps off a ladder and onto the surface of the moon, and we ask what they're actually telling us, about who we are, what we believe, about what we still owe the people around us and the world we're going to leave behind. Our longer episodes come out about every 2 weeks. On Wednesdays, there's a short devotional, just 2 or 3 minutes with a piece of scripture, something worth thinking about before the day starts. 2 different formats, but one question underneath all of it. What does it look like to pay attention to the life you're actually living? One more thing worth saying. I use AI tools to generate some of the still images you'll see. Historical scenes, period backgrounds, that kind of thing. Every word you hear is mine. Every time you see me on camera, that's me. But some of the visual illustrations are generated. I'd rather tell you that up front than have you wonder. I don't have all the answers. I'm not sure anybody does. But I think the questions are worth asking out loud among people who've lived long enough to take them seriously and are still willing to wrestle with the hard ones. That's who this is for. People who are still curious, still engaged, eyes open, and still paying attention. New episodes every 2 weeks. I'm glad you're here. I'll see you on the next watch.